Did you know that over 90% of all the money in the world doesn't physically exist? It's just data, an invisible handshake of trust between billions of people. We spend our lives chasing it, yet it's nothing more than a shared belief. Money is the language of human cooperation, solving the inefficiency of barter and enabling trade on a massive scale. Its power comes not from metal, paper, or code, but from trust. We accept money because we believe others will too. This faith is the bedrock of our economic world. It's a social contract, an agreement we all sign without reading the terms. We trust governments not to print too much, banks to keep it safe, and our neighbors to honor its worth. This web of belief is powerful, but fragile. History is full of moments when trust in money was broken and had to be rebuilt. The story of money is the story of human society, of kings, merchants, innovators, and charlatans. By following money's journey from metal to code, we uncover the hidden forces shaping our world. Money is more than economics, it's the drama of our collective trust. And its next chapter is only just beginning. Long before banks, money was gold, heavy, gleaming, and universally valued. In ancient Lydia, coins made trade possible beyond barter, their worth guaranteed by the metal itself. Gold was rare, durable, and easily divided, making it the perfect medium of exchange. Standardized coins could cross borders and cultures, trusted for their weight and purity. A Roman coin linked a soldier in Britain to the heart of the empire, accepted by strangers everywhere. Money became an instrument of empire, binding people together. But gold's scarcity limited economic growth, and rulers learned to cheat by mixing in cheaper metals. Debasement eroded trust, leading to inflation and chaos. The coin's weight was a metaphor for the weight of trust itself. Gold's power lay in its ability to inspire confidence, until that confidence was betrayed. The golden age of money was always shadowed by the risk of broken promises. The lesson money's value depends on trust, not just metal. Even gold could not escape the human temptation to manipulate value. The search for a better system had only begun. Metal money was heavy and risky to carry, especially for merchants on dangerous roads. The solution emerged in China paper money, worthless in itself, but backed by trust. In 17th century Sweden, copper plates were so unwieldy that Johann Palmstruck's Stockholm Banco issued paper notes instead. These notes promised redemption for copper, and commerce flourished. But the bank issued more notes than it had copper, inventing fractional reserve banking. When panic struck, the bank collapsed. Trust had been stretched too far. The experiment failed, but a new idea was born. Money could be a promise, not a thing. The question now was, who could be trusted to keep that promise? Paper money's power was its convenience, but its danger was invisible risk. The world would never look at money the same way again. The leap from metal to paper was a leap of faith, and faith, once broken, is hard to restore. The future of money would depend on finding new ways to secure trust. The age of promises had begun, and the stakes had never been higher. The failure of early banks didn't end paper money, it forced nations to perfect it. The Bank of England, founded in 1694, issued notes backed by the state's promise, not just metal. This partnership between finance and government fueled the Industrial Revolution, funding factories, railways, and armies. Central banks managed money supply, controlling economies with interest rates. Their decisions could spark prosperity or disaster for millions. The gold standard disciplined governments tying money to gold and limiting reckless printing. But in crises like the Great Depression, this rigidity became a trap. Nations abandoned gold, freeing money from metal and anchoring it to state promises. Now, money's value rested entirely on trust in government. Central banks became the architects of modern economies. The fate of ordinary people was tied to their judgment. The story of money was now the story of power and policy. And the world would never be the same. The next revolution was silent. Money became digital, living in bank computers. By the 1970s, electronic ledgers replaced paper, and money moved at the speed of light. Global finance became a seamless flow of data, connecting banks and economies worldwide. For most people, then entering where wealth became a number on a screen, trusted to exist in the digital ether. Our faith shifted from gold and paper to the integrity of computer networks. But new risks emerged. Hackers could steal billions, and every transaction left a digital trail. Centralized systems gave banks and governments immense power and surveillance. Money was now both a tool and a source of data, mapping our lives. The threat of bandits faded, but digital vulnerabilities grew. The architecture of trust was now built on code and law. Our economic lives became invisible, yet more exposed than ever. The ghost in the machine had become our new reality, and the stakes of trust had never been higher. Digitization paved the way for credit cards, a radical shift in how we spend. The first card let people pay later, sparking a global culture of borrowing. Swiping a card felt frictionless, encouraging spending beyond our means. Credit fueled consumerism and economic growth, but also soaring household debt. Behind each swipe is a complex system of banks and networks, all taking a cut. The convenience of credit came with hidden costs, interest rates that could trap people in debt. Credit cards enabled dreams, but also created financial peril. The world built on credit is one of opportunity and risk. We gained the power to spend our future earnings today, but we also mortgaged that future with debt. The plastic revolution changed our relationship with money forever. The promise of easy credit came with a heavy price, and the cycle of trust and risk continued. In 2008, as trust in banks collapsed, a mysterious paper appeared: Bitcoin. Satoshi Nakamoto proposed digital money with no central authority, just math and code. Bitcoin solved digital scarcity with the blockchain, a public ledger copied across thousands of computers. No one could cheat the system. Altering it would require hacking the world. Like gold, Bitcoin's supply is limited. Only 21 million will ever exist. Media Group. Bitcoin coin standing upright on computer motherboard. Its value comes from programmed scarcity and trust in code, not governments. Crypto is a rebellion against centuries of centralization, a vote of no confidence in traditional finance. Supporters see it as the key to a fairer, freer future. Critics call it volatile and risky. The battle for the future of money is underway. Bitcoin is digital gold, immune to political whims. But it's also a grand experiment in decentralized trust. The rise of crypto marks a philosophical split in the story of money. Will we trust code or institutions? The answer will shape the next era of finance. Today, our monetary world is a complex mix of old and new. Most of us use fiat money, value by government decree, not gold. When you tap your phone, you're using state-backed money through private payment systems. Corporations control how we access money, while governments guarantee its value. This creates tension. Who really controls our money? Meanwhile, cryptocurrencies run on decentralized networks, backed by no one but code and community belief. Transactions are verified by miners, not banks. Crypto replaces institutional trust with cryptographic proof. We now question what gives money value: government power, economic productivity, or collective belief. The old certainties are dissolving. We're living through a moment of profound change. The definition of money is up for grabs. The journey from gold coins to Bitcoin is the story of evolving trust. Each step brought speed and convenience, but also new risks. Our financial world is built on abstract promises, powerful but fragile. Now governments are launching digital currencies, promising efficiency, but raising fears of surveillance. On the other side, crypto offers freedom and privacy, but with volatility and no safety net. The future of money is a choice: stability and control, or freedom and risk. Do we trust institutions or code? The answer will shape our economies, societies, and relationship with power. As we design tomorrow's money, what do we truly value? The price of tomorrow is the trade-off we choose. The next chapter of money and trust starts now.